and welcome back to the Broken Respawn podcast, where we talk all things that really interest us, or possibly things that don't.
And some things that could get us beheaded.
Probably, yes.
Or by the wrong people.
Yes, definitely, yes. It's not like we're both under
Long
the king.
live the king!
Long live the king, what? Anyway.
Anyhow.
The first of the troublemakers is me, TBSliver, and I'm joined here today by the ever-joyous troublemaker. The other troublemaker, SarinTal.
Hey, guys.
And the person that somehow manages to fail at keeping us all organised, Kremlik.
What do you fail?
Our back-end gremlin.
What do you fail to keep organised? Sorry, I'm going to say this straight away. This could be a lot worse. This could be so much worse.
It could also be a lot better.
I'm trying. It's not my fault. I only want sheep.
News for you.
Well, that's how today's gonna go. Jeez, okie dokie. What have we all been up to? It's been because you weren't on the podcast last night. Fuck, brain no worky.
Last month.
It's over. Redo. Last month, yeah.
2 weeks ago, a fortnight. There you go.
I wasn't here 2 weeks ago.
I know you weren't.
Yes, you weren't. That's the point.
You were talking politics. I'm like, no, I deal with politics.
I mean, which is unfortunate because Diz had actually gone out of his way to find out some more of the information about Canadian politics and how to compare it to British politics. But
See,
never mind.
I wish I knew that.
Yeah, Diz did his homework, unlike me.
I wish I knew that.
Yeah.
If he had told me that, you got bastard. See, this is where your lack of information fails you.
Lack of time.
Yeah,
to do things.
I only knew about it on the night. Otherwise, I would have actually told you straight away. It's like, look, come on in. He was supposed to be the confused Canadian. It was intended, but yeah, Diz had some stuff in. But again, last minute information I got told, so not my fault.
Yeah, we blagged it anyway. It was not a bad podcast. It wasn't a bad podcast. It was quite interesting actually. Quite good to get chatting to Diz. We'll have to get him on for some more gaming or food related stuff at some point. Because
Definitely food related.
Definitely food
He's
related.
still got part of continent to finish yet.
Yes, true. So, anyway, what have you been up to for the last month?
Surprisingly, Pal World.
Pal World? Okay.
Been playing a lot of Pal World. The last time I played it, I got to the first tower and then went, okay, that's it, done. Now I've started up my own little ish server and got everything cranked up so that we're not taking so long making anything.
Fair.
So
yeah, has there been much changes to Pal World since release? Because I remember playing
there have been quite a bit actually.
Okay.
There have been quite a bit of changes, so definitely if you haven't been on it in a while, it is worth checking it out.
Yeah. Have they got crossplay between Xbox and Steam yet?
No.
Okay. Because I have it through Game Pass. So.
However, they have broken a deal with Sony Music to do multimedia stuff.
Okay.
So they are expanding the IP, just not in the direction they would like it. So,
Fair enough. Interesting.
Yeah, so there's a lot of changes with that. I mean, because Star Citizen is trying to figure out their 4.0, their hangars, all that jazz. So I'm like, there's nothing really new going on here.
Yeah.
So without new things, really, I'm just like, I don't really want to burn myself out on the old and then not have time to enjoy the new.
Yeah, I it's one of the reasons why, I know I joined for a bit and I was like, okay, cool. They've got some, I've definitely seen this in some of the other channels from Star Citizen, that they've fixed a lot of bugs, they've done a lot of improvements, and they've introduced a whole heap of new bugs that are just making it more annoying to play in certain ways. It's just like, it's slowly ending up on the list of I will play this when it's basically done.
Well, you're 57.
When I'm 57, yeah, that's true. That's true.
When I was a young warthog.
Yeah. But
that's basically the gist for that. Other than that, been doing Beyblade stuff.
yeah.
And which we'll talk about more later. What have you been doing?
What have I been doing? Well, last week was a wash, but we'll not go into that one. Suffice to say, my dad's okay. As far as he can be, anyway. Yeah. Other than that, not very much. I've been doing a little bit of Destiny, a little bit of trying to figure out some speedrunning stuff. And just generally not being into getting myself into any particular game properly recently. Nothing's really grasped me properly, which is kind of disappointing. I did a little bit on Screwdrivers for a bit, but that was just out of, it's a free game, why not play it? And Crab Champions was actually one I played on Tuesday, and that was the right level of extra chaos on top of like Risk of Rain style pickup roguelike, 3D shooting roguelike. You're a crab with a gun. Go forth and crabinate.
Have you checked out the First Ascendant?
First Ascendant.
It's that Warframe X Destiny style.
It's the wants to be Warframe, but really has missed the mark in every single facet of the game.
I think I tried out the demo of it when it first appeared. Either that or I'm thinking of another Nexon game, but I think it was this one.
I'm pretty sure me and you tried the demo because I just got the notification that the demo's been pulled from my library. So.
Yep, I had that last night as well.
Ah, right. I haven't seen that, so it may have been the demo. I think I uninstalled it anyway because I was just like, I'm not. If it's the one I'm thinking of, I found it very generic, which is fine.
Yeah,
it's a generic shooter.
Yeah. The general consensus is basically it is bland as toast.
Yeah.
Nothing unique to it. It's just taking everything of Destiny, including the icons, by the way, which have only just been changed.
that was an interesting one. Although I saw some good explanation about the icon thing. That they had, specifically gone and looked at free CC0. That's Creative Commons 0, which means you don't need to put anything about licensing. Gone and looked at things like that on icon sites, and unfortunately the icon site they'd used had been stealing icons and releasing them as CC0.
Oh no.
Yeah. So technically they didn't know. Or,
but technically they should have somebody checking these things.
Oh, yeah. Technically, they should have someone checking these things.
That's
but
what QA store, but of course.
That's well, QA doesn't exist. Yeah, you're right there. But that's beside the point. Like, obviously, I'm assuming that I think the First Ascendant has gone, okay, right, our bad, we'll change them. And then I wouldn't be surprised if Bungie has gone, and to you, Mr. Icon Seller, here's the large legal fees.
Oh, yeah. Considering of the hackers and all people basically bullying their staff, it would not surprise me.
Oh, yeah. I hope Bungie rips from a new one, because it fucks over that sort of bullshit licensing stuff fucks over so many people. Like I find it left, right, and center with software licenses and stuff as well. Like
music. It's like, hey, this person, this person's filed a license strike against you. You're not even the person that released it. Fuck off.
Yeah. Or you're not even a publishing house that handles it. Yeah.
I can't remember the dev that said this, but as of yesterday, a dev of a new title has officially said we're no longer going to help with the copyright claims purely because every single time they do, 5 more bots appear. It's given up.
Yeah.
Even though the music's supposed to be licensed free completely.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be interesting from like the free perspective, like the music we use right now, which is Stream Beats. I think because of that issue of bots, that Harris Heller and the Stream Beats team have actually made sure that all the music is recorded on YouTube as owned by them, which means that you do get a copyright, you do get a claim against it. But what they do is it's basically a legal claim to say this is our music, and we're not taking any money off you. They basically just said it defaults to not taking the cash. So yes, you'll get a notice that's saying this has been this music has been claimed by Streambeats, and they have let you keep the money, which is great, good for them. Yeah, because they get the money from a lot of their money is from like Spotify, ironically enough, not YouTube or anything like that, because a lot of people use it through Spotify. They'll just put on the Streambeats playlist, press play, and it pays them out from their Spotify subscription, which is absolutely fine. I think that's a great use. You know,
Yep.
I'll definitely say sailing the high seas for music has gone down since streaming services will let you play any music for a nominal fee. Yeah, cool. I still buy CDs and CDs and stuff, but you know, I'll definitely say that made it a lot easier, and it's been fine on the music side. Like, there's basically 3 contenders: Apple, Google, and Spotify. Those are the 3 contenders, and I don't think they're arguing with each other. Just 3 different ways of doing it.
Not arguing with each other yet.
Unlike the movie business, Netflix, Disney, Hulu, fucking the rest of yous.
Yeah.
Bastards.
Interesting. Yeah. Breaking news on that. Apparently, Warner Discovery are considering splitting up into 2 separate companies.
Who and what? Disney and Discovery.
No, Warner Brothers Discovery.
Warner Discovery. Oh.
Yeah. Warner Discovery are considering splitting up into Warner Brothers and Discovery separate.
Warner's not been doing well recently.
Nope.
I mean, they really dropped the ball on one of the franchises that I was looking forward to, Ruby. They bought it out from under. They bought it out because Rooster Teeth was shutting down, so they bought out the Ruby franchise. They did shit all with it, and then it got sold to Viz Media.
Yeah,
and Viz Media is going to be doing stuff with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Viz basically said, brand new series, done. We're continuing on with it. Straight, basically, as soon as they bought it, they said that this is the new series. It's going to be done now.
Well, because people love it. Like, it is.
It's like,
it is a great series. They have a huge following.
It's like with currently Microsoft, Embracer, Warner Bros. They just buy up everything and just sit on IPs. Like, you got so much there you can use.
If you're gonna
cheap 15 quid product, you make millions off.
Yeah. If you're gonna buy up an IP, at least release the thing you just bought. Like, put it out in a new version. I don't fucking care. Put it on Blu-ray. Put it out. Fit movies and TV series. Put it out on whatever format that's recent. Do it. Games. Put it out on whatever platform if you can still release it. Just get them out there. Because what's sitting on it going to do for you? Nothing. You know. License it to GOG. If you don't want to deal with the figuring it out, license it to Good Old Games. Let them figure it out. They've done amazing work for releasing stuff DRM-free or abilities like that. Or just put it like, you know, do something with it. Don't just sit on it.
Could be worse, like with Warner Brothers, create something to 99% completion and then don't release it because it's cheaper. That's
my god,
is to actually bring in and release it.
Also, if you're thinking about doing a live service game, don't. Just stop it, please. Fucking, I'm sick and tired of seeing something that a reasonable percentage of people enjoy, and they can't play it anymore. It's a year old because the live service is dead. It's like you fuckers.
I can get one better now.
Oh no.
There's been an announcement of a certain title that's going to go on live service MNO route. You won't be able to guess what it is because even I heard the news about what
live service
Sega have announced Crazy Taxi will be a live service MMO at some point.
What?
Crazy Taxi. they've announced they will be, in the process of making a live service MMO version. We don't know if this is the remake coming out or a complete subtitle, but no, they are actually making a live service Crazy Taxi.
Insert Jackie Chan what the fuck gif here.
Yes, this is what I found out yesterday. About what the fuck you doing, Sega? Just re-release Crazy Taxi. That's all people want. You don't need to make you don't need to add more steps for Crazy Taxi to work. Either just release a new game or remake something. Why are you doing an MMO? Why is it an MMO? How is it an MMO? That's what my question is.
Why? Who? What the fuck?
Oh, God.
On a random side effect, you can get a black line art drawing of the Jackie Chan WTF thing from Redbubble as a wall art. And I'm like, that's tempting. That's actually very tempting. Or as a journal cover. No, that's slightly tempting. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, to continue with the live service, I can honestly say I've been playing another live service yet again.
Oh no.
Once Human. It's a survival MMO. It's basically I saw that then. I was watching the video. It's if you take essentially the monsters from Silent Hill with a survival sandbox and make a slightly power world, and it works. I don't know how, it just works.
I never got a chance to play that one on the beta, but yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing it since launch at least for a couple of hours per day. I've already got 14 hours in the game.
Nice.
And that's been playing it just for an hour to log in, just to tackle things over. Apparently, it's got a very deep end game, which you get to say because I'm on level 20. But the caveat is, it slightly resets every season or so, much like the Apple and everything else. However, you do keep progression. All it does. So far, all that's been said with the devs is the only thing that resets is the world map, because it will change, and also your level itself. So you will have to level back up to whatever the level cap is. However, everything else you keep.
So weaponry and is it equipment based
Progression.
stats? It's progression, yeah. Equipment based stats with leveling for something else, or is it something different?
It's an odd one, because when you level up, you gain basically specialization point, which you then put into 3 different tech trees to unlock stuff. The weapons themselves you can obtain by either 3 methods. Either by the minor gacha, which you don't really need to finish the game. They've already admitted that. During events within the map, or story progression.
Okay.
So basically, even if whatever you do, you'll gain blueprints for weapons and armor, which you can then go deep in the system and level each blueprint up. So each blueprint has a 1-star rating to a 5-star rating, which will change that. It also allows you to upgrade the tier of the weapon as well, which upgrades it even further. And then you can modify the weapons and armor. So it's more like the best way to explain it is more like if Wildlands, Ghost Recon Wildlands, was in Division properly. So you had the weapon system of Wildlands in Division.
Okay.
And that's the best way I can explain it to you.
That actually sounds kind of interesting. I'm not going to lie. And it's free because, of course, it's got a gacha mechanic. I'm going to assume by the fact that you're actually playing it, that the gacha mechanic is not predatory.
It's not.
That's
because during the season you get each season has the battle pass as predicted. It's got a free and a paid version.
Yeah.
It also has paid cosmetics, which will be account wide as of next month.
I remember seeing that. They had it was character wide, now they're making it account wide.
Yeah, they're now making it account wide.
Good.
But also Also, there's another reason why it resets as level 0, because essentially there's a journey board. Basically, a list of tasks that you do during the questioning character, which you then gain rewards and tokens to use in the capture. So basically, just progressing your character gives you enough stuff to progress your character.
Fair enough.
So you don't need to pull like 10 characters to finish off the game. As you would do the Hoyoverse type thing, whatever. It's one of those ones where it's got that many systems, it's really hard to explain without showing people.
And as long as the systems aren't like disparate and not really connected anyway, it probably feels okay then. So that's that's a good sign.
Well, if I'm as you said, if I'm playing it with gacha mechanics,
that's okay. I mean, that's actually a big a good test piece for that as well, because you steer very clear of anything that's got very obvious gambling stuff for various reasons.
But like I said, there's enough in the game to help you progress to high end. The main draw of the game for most people will do PvP stuff. Virtually, the PvE servers, that's optional.
Nice. I think even in the I think I heard that even in the PvP servers, you opt in a bit like you do in RuneScape, where you just basically say, "I am PvP mode now." Yeah.
Certain things you do opt in. However, there are mechanics in there where you have no choice. There's a sky whale, which basically, if you want to do the sky whale, it's PvP time.
Okay. So fair enough. Yeah. So it's got PvP areas. It's a bit.
Well, the PvP area is a whale. The whale flies around the map.
Oh.
It's modular. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I say the PvP sky whale. It is literally a whale that floats in the air. If you want to leave the whale, you don't need PvP.
Oh, okay. That's an interesting way of doing it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the PvP area has been right about. Also, there is like PvP in the PvE side, because I found a public event where basically a certain amount of characters get possessed by a jellyfish. Your jellyfish is on your head, and you gain tokens if you hit the jellyfish on your head. However, you can get shot by other people to get the jellyfish off you, and they can kill you.
Right.
Unfortunately, if you're downed, you're down, and only they can get you back up again. So what I discovered that I got down to the last second, everybody went to collect their items. I had to go and ask people over voice cams to go and pick me up, because it doesn't self-res you.
Right, that's kind of shit.
Yeah, that's a little thing that they need to fix for the PvE service. That at the end of the PvP event, an optional one, people should be able to pick themselves back up without having to use a paid feature.
Yeah, or at least the paid feature is res on that point. The free feature is the spawn points are a minute run away.
Yeah,
as long as you don't lose your equipment because you're on a PvE server.
Well, it depends where you are, because your spawn points based on your either where your house is, where your camp is, and where the nearest teleport is.
Okay.
So you couldn't live further away than you thought, because considering the map's extremely large.
Yeah. Well, that's definitely one to look at then. More so than First Descendant, because I remember rightly that was utter just bland, boring garbage. I think I played it for an hour and just went, no, bored now.
Sorry for making a bland, boring, garbage suggestion.
Well,
you wanted something to do, and you're refusing to play Star Citizen with me. So I
know.
That's again. That's why I suggest Once Human, because it's a survival sim.
It's also free.
Sim. That's also free, and also very much in the vein of Rainbow Six.
Yeah, it does have.
I know you two black.
We should just play Farming Simulator.
I mean, yes, we should. This time we.
Well, I think we've had a free copy of Play Free for a while now.
Yeah, it's true.
we had a lot of fun with the 2020 version? No,
22. Yeah, we played a little bit of that. I think because that was when Lucian was. We were playing with Lucian as well regularly, and
he was playing Star Wars the other day.
I know.
What?
He's been all over the
like-
shop recently.
I'm like, Lucian, is that you? Are you okay?
No, he's not. He's moved back down south for various reasons.
I've not heard anything from his end, so we'll talk about that later.
I chatted to him the other day because I was doing more voice lines for my character in his stories.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Yeah. The one other bonus with Once Human, there's building.
Yes.
There is
building.
house building.
Yes.
So you can actually build a place to live and stuff.
Yeah. There are giant cats.
No,
You
giant
can tame
cats.
a giant
Oh, no.
cat. Yeah.
Oh no. Shit.
So not long you know, Eddie. We've got giant cats.
Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Yeah, no.
Just so sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sad thing about the first Descendant is that Tenecon's this weekend as well. So everything will be hyped for $19.99.
Yeah.
So yeah, bad timing on that point, unfortunately.
Yeah. I mean, Warframe's another one that I should really try and get back to. I did start doing some of that. And then, as well, No Man's Sky
Yes.
have just had a massive update.
Yes.
Absolutely human. I saw Pirate Software playing
Drops
it.
are now available.
Drops are now available. Ooh. I'll go watch some of that later. I did see Pirate Software playing it, and I was like, "Oh, is this the?" I have a feeling they've redone stations. I was trying to read through the patch notes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
From what I understand, yes, they did redo stations.
Good.
Stations was 2 patches ago.
Was it really? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was 2 patches ago. The station we got was 2 patches ago.
Yeah.
Every station is now themed around either the free races, the pirates, or abandoned.
Because I noticed that it was like, I was like, why are you able to move? Wait, have they rearranged the stuff? Yes, they have. Because it's like they've got more landing spots, or at least this one I saw, more landing spots, and then it was just the massive tube, the landing spots, and then all the vendors. And it wasn't like, oh, you have to be on this side for this vendor and this side for the other one, and then you have to go all back across. And what the fuck is going on? It feels good now. Yeah. No Man's Sky doing the one thing that no one else has ever managed to do, which is basically resurrect themselves properly. Twice, yeah.
Is it only been twice? I thought it was more.
Well, they managed to basically they had massive problems at launch, and they have done something that no one else managed to do, is basically get back to where they should have been and have a massive player base because of it.
Well,
I feel like they got Space Jesus on their side, you know?
Yeah.
Well, currently with this current update, the reason why I'm saying it twice, because these past 3 updates have been massive changes overall. There have been slight changes with the feature add-on. Now there's been system-wide changes.
Yeah.
And what they've been doing is basically taking the stuff they're learning and tech from Lightning and Fire, which is going to be their next game, and just put it back over to No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
So this current update is basically the entire rendering engine has been basically completely revamped entirely, and it's only the first stage of many stages that are happening.
Because of course, Light No Fires is pretty much a single planet, so they've ported over all the water mechanics and all the atmospherics and wind and all the stuff from that back into it, and it's looking so good. Like, I'm thoroughly impressed with what they've done there.
And like I said, this is the first of many updates.
I've yet to finish the No Man's Sky main story.
Same.
Yeah.
I don't know how many hours I got in that. Not as many as I think, but enough.
Yeah. Well, the good news is, as of the not last update, previous update, you can now start the expedition scenarios from any save file. You don't need to start a save file. You just start it from any save file, and then you can end it on that save file and copy the progress over.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
basically, if you have a main save file you like, you can just start an expedition from there, complete the expedition, and then bring the ship and tools over.
That's nice. So it's almost like a sub-save, as it were.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I can transition between the two as and when you like, as long as the expedition.
So is that it? So, and The only other thing I'd look for is if they ever make it so you can actually go back and do all the other expeditions without them having to restart them, as it were.
Yeah. They still do the yearly quick versions at the end of each year.
Okay.
However, they're not really been clear on if they're going to do that. Well, if they're going to allow that, or if they can do. We're not quite sure yet. But if they do, I'll let you know. And you got
because it's
5 years of content to do.
Yeah. Because it's the sort of thing I could see them doing something like free DLCs that can be enabled and disabled for. That would be a cool way for the. Because I wouldn't be surprised if, because of how quickly they can bounce through them, they've basically got that mechanic in already. So if they could do it from like the save screen for like the old stuff, the really old ones, let us just play through those. That'd be fun. Anyway.
I think it's more the server space and everything else because everything still has been live.
Because live service.
For it to continue on with the community.
Well, you can play not live service, but I think that's only base game.
Yeah.
So I wonder if they'd have to port that side over, which is fair enough. Yeah, but that's something I might look into. I haven't decided what I'm going to play tomorrow, so it might be No Man's Sky.
I do not have that installed.
It's
How
20
about you
gig.
keep your promise and play something, with me?
I was going to search Black Wake, and it's not Black Wake. I forgot the name of the game. What's the one we always try and play? It's related to Wildlands.
Oh,
Breakpoint.
Just to annoy Krem, because I know we uninstalled it the other day.
Wow.
I installed it 2 months ago.
Yep.
Pre-Zoom Internet. Then I can get it back in half an hour.
That's fair. Yeah, it's less of a problem now.
Yeah.
Right.
It's
so
one
we
of
need
the
to
cases do have this space.
We need to find a bigger game, Sarin.
Atlas.
Still installed.
I don't want my laptop to be on fire.
Fair. Yes. I'm currently wondering why I've still got it installed. I'll be brutally honest, because
I'm done with it.
gig. I think the development house is done with it as well. They're doing it, so.
Well, it's like the development house. Like even just what we were doing in our own community, I'm done with it. Like
you've kind of
playing the Blood Wolves has no point anymore.
Yeah,
because we do good, we're getting shit on. We don't do good, we're getting shit on.
Yeah.
We don't attack the other. We don't. You don't
attack shit. You get yelled at. What?
We don't attack the other pirate faction. We get shit on. We do pirate action within the boundary of the rules and the permission of an arbiter, and we get shit on.
I don't know.
We literally had an arbiter that helped write the rules, go over the scenario before we did it.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, no, it's within the rules. You're good to go. All right, capture the ship. Somebody took that shit.
Yeah, it was it was an absolute sod. Unfortunately, that one was one arbiter not talking to the other. I'll be honest on that. Was it just wasn't mentioned in back channel of we've checked this over on the rules. I've ruled it this way. This was unfortunately a problem across the rules for the lot is because we're on different time zones and shit. We'd make a ruling, we'd forget to write it down. Someone else would make an opposite ruling. Chaos. And this you weren't the only ones that have.
The rules are there for the reason.
Yeah. This is why we have. We have so many notes for the analysis of various issues, like literally megabytes of text.
It's literally, I swear, there's something in the rules that says, does it fuck over the Blood Wolves? Yes, then rule against it.
No, unfortunately. I don't know.
Anyway, throw up the pictures that I've sent you, because I'm going to
sent me pictures? Oh, God. Oh, right, yeah, okay, fair. Oh, no.
There's new stuff coming out that I'm excited for, and I'm going to lose more money on them.
Bear with me a moment while I get them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which one do you want first?
Let's go with the non-obvious ones first.
Okay. This is probably the obvious one.
I said non-obvious, but whatever.
I've it was the first one in the pile.
Beyblades.
I mean, to be fair,
Beyblades and Star Wars.
who would have guessed Beyblades and Star Wars? Disney and Beyblade. How did I want to know how much Disney is taking from Hasbro for this?
Takara, well, it's not Hasbro. It's Takara Tomy.
It's Hasbro, bottom right.
Top right.
Top right. Takara Tomy and Hasbro is the major publisher in the US, I think.
Okay, but here's how Beyblade X works. Takara Tomy makes all the bays, sends Hasbro their share, and Hasbro puts their sticker on it.
Oh, okay. So Hasbro is the distributor. Okay.
And Hasbro is the North American distributor because of the distribution laws in North America.
Right. Fair enough.
This is why it's so hard to get like original Beyblade product in North America. So yeah, there's new lineup coming in. I've actually got the Transformer ones on order already. They should be here sometime this week.
Excuse me?
Yes.
The Transformer ones?
Yes, there's Transformer ones.
Gib?
I don't have a link to the Transformer ones, so I can't show you those. Sorry.
Yeah, there are Transformers ones, so now they're doing Star Wars and Marvel ones.
Yep. So we've got Luke Skywalker,
Darth Vader, which I like the look of Darth Vader. So looking at these types, so Luke Skywalker is a defensive type Bay. Darth Vader is an all-rounder.
Mm-hmm.
So
I couldn't tell the difference. I'll be honest.
I can because I know the symbols. The symbols by their names specify it.
So the orb next to Luke Skywalker's name means attack, basically. No, defense. Sorry, big shield. Okay.
Right. The 4-dot circle is all rounder because it doesn't specialize in any, but it's good in all. If you switch over to the Mando and Gideon one.
Oh right, yeah.
It's gonna take me a minute for it to catch up on the stream side.
There we go.
I'm a Muppet and I don't have it in front of me right now. World while having a chat.
Yeah,
there we go.
I could have done something
Gideon.
sensible.
So there you go. Gideon is the. Oh wait, no, is Luke the? Hang on, Luke's the stamina one.
There we go. I'm just sharing my main screen on to you.
Luke is stamina. Mando is pure attack, and Gideon is defense.
Right. Okay. I was going to say that the Gideon one looks like a shield. The Mandalorian one looks sharp as all hell.
Yeah, so that's your attack style. Now what really gives these ones nice is the extra parts that they come with. Luke with 480 ball, the Vader with the 460 point. So that's the different middle layer and bit that they come with.
Okay.
So basically in the name you have everything that comes as part of its build. And then one my wife got excited for what she's going to start playing Beyblade is the Marvel stuff, which is the Spider-Man and Venom.
Yep.
Ooh.
Which I'm interested that Spider-Man is the attack type, Venom is the defensive type.
No.
Right?
No. Incorrect.
How to annoy a fan base.
However, what I do like is that so with the Beyblade X generation, depending on the middle layer, which is the 360 and the 380, the 60 and 80 is the height offset. So Venom is taller than Spider-Man. They got that one.
Yes. Yeah.
So attack bays are good because they have generally they're lower because they don't have as good stamina and spin ratio. It is on a flat, so it's going to be zipping around all over the place. Whereas Venom's needle is going to be a lot more stable. If you guys want to know what more of those are, you tune in to the Edmonton Beyblade Club streams, and we go over some parts there. I really need to get those videos done. The reviews.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then we have the last of the set, Iron Man and Thanos. Which Iron Man looks like the stamina type, Thanos is your all-rounder.
Yeah.
Now, these bays are reskins of existing Beyblades. So they're not unique molds. They're just reskinning of the of existing ones.
So it's a custom sticker and then
custom colors for the yeah.
Okay.
So
interesting.
It's nice. Why do I get so excited about Beyblade X? Because it is no longer just a spinning top game. As Kremlik mentioned earlier, the owner of Takara Tomy wants to put Beyblade into the Olympics. And there's valid reason to. I mean, the biggest thing about that I learned within the past 2 generations of Beyblade, there is actual launch technique, and the combinations do make a significant difference.
Yeah. I'd possibly put it, right? I don't know whether quite to say like ping pong, but it's got that sort of similar thought to it, like technique and spin and all that jazz.
I'll agree. I mean, spin, yes. If you put a spin on a ping pong, you'll travel a different direction. You know, if you spin it to the right, spin it to the left. I was thinking more,
but conceptually, it feels like it's quite a small game at the Olympics. I mean, it's ping pong. It's a group of friends having a drink and bashing a ball at each other.
Basically,
try not to land in the beer.
If we ever meet up.
Yeah.
But think of it. I think of it more of as competitive pool.
Yeah. Okay.
I could go play billiards at the bar and have fun with it.
Yeah.
I watch some of the guys that put hours and hours and hours into their trick shots.
Yeah.
And it's a completely different game.
Yeah. I used to play with
This is what Beyblade is like. This is what Beyblade is like. You can go, pick it up from the store, play it, have fun with your mates. If you take the time to research your parts, practice your launches, figure out the different launching technique based on the different builds that you have, will completely change how the game is played.
Yeah, because there's isn't a blade like 4 pieces? You got the like
Beyblade X is 3 pieces.
It's 3, okay. It's been a long time since I've even seen one in the flesh properly, so
yeah. So right now it's 3 pieces. Because you've got your main layer, you've got the ratchet, and then you got the bit. I mean, the Beyblade generation before had between 4 to 6 pieces on the bay.
Wow.
But that's because you had your center, your outer ring, maybe some extra defensive layers on that outer ring. You had your weight. You might have an extra piece on that weight, and then you had your connection point.
Okay.
Oh, and if you had the special connection point, that connection point split off into 2 pieces during battle. That was fun as hell to play.
It's like, I don't have one Beyblade. I have 2.
Basically.
Now
I spawned
there's
a mini
2 of them.
Beyblade. I spawned a mini Beyblade to mess around with you. I'm like, you see this shit happen in the show, and you're like, that's an interesting gimmick. And then you see it happen on the table, and you go, how the hell did that go to that? And work perfectly.
What?
You pulled the Beyblade straight out of the anime Takara Tomy. How did you do it?
unlike other games like Yu-Gi-Oh, where you're not gonna summon an actual Blue Eyes White Dragon when you play the card.
They're working on the VR stuff for that. But
that
anyway.
will be cool. That will be cool.
I've seen some people doing that. They're working on the VR. It's like, I will play the shit out of that.
Yeah.
OG Yu-Gi-Oh, not the new stuff that they have right now. Give me OG Yu-Gi-Oh. The new stuff give me my Exodia deck. Give me my, Egyptian god deck.
Screw the rules, I have money. Actual words he said in the show.
Basically. Let me play some OG Yu-Gi-Oh in VR and I'll be happy.
That'd be kind of cool. Actually, that would be kind of cool.
Yeah, I hate it actually, but that was Hugo Bridged. Not
I thought that was actually the line in the in the movie, and they didn't edit it. Was it not?
Nope. No, it isn't. That was abridged. No.
That was abridged, I think.
Sorry.
I know it. I know it from abridged. I know it from abridged, but okay, fair enough.
But yeah, no. As far as Beyblade becoming like, I mean, and that's the whole point with bringing Beyblade X is to make it a sport. That's why, if you look at the product comparison between what Takara Tomi's releasing in the Japan and Asian areas versus what Hasbro's releasing in North America, there is no difference in quality right now as it was with the previous generations. Previous generations, you could clearly tell this is a Hasbro Bay and this is a Takara Tomy one. Just the product quality was completely different.
Was it like the different types of plastic and metal? Was it?
Yes. It was completely different types of plastics, different types of metal, different it's like smaller, cheaper launchers, so they broke easier, ripcord, like all that stuff. Right, like, and it didn't have also the like even looking at Generation 1, didn't have as much customizability as the Takara Tomy ones did, right? Even with, I mean, heck, even going to Generation 3, Beyblade Burst, the Hasbro entry level ones, because they had their Pro Series ones which matched the quality, but the Hasbro entry level ones were 3 pieces that you maybe could mix and match, and that was it. Like, it wasn't well made. It was definitely catered to a younger generation.
Mm-hmm.
It was definitely catered that, you know, kids under 10 are going to play this and that's it, right? Whereas Takara Tomy has always been like their entire fan base. You've got people like me who have survived another trip around the sun, still playing Beyblades. So the product quality right now, and it's easier for me to be able to buy this stuff because now I'm not importing it from Japan. I'm able to just walk into Walmart and be like, I need this because I don't have it.
Yeah, I will say actually the one thing that surprised me, because I last saw it in one of the in game in the UK.
EB Games or GameStop in Canada, like, people are starting to carry it. Right?
I looked at them and I went, ew, 25 quid, what the hell? And then I looked behind it, oh, £9. Okay. I could have quite literally just gone, oh, I'll have that. I mean, I wouldn't have a launcher or anything else like that. It was literally just the
and that's the thing. So you go either with the launcher or without.
I think the ones in front were actually, the other ones looked more premium anyway, so I don't know if they were a different style.
The 25 quid ones are probably the ones with launcher. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Now, if it comes with a launcher for that price, that's actually not bad, because then the rest are 9 quid.
Or they're the dual combo ones.
Let me. I can literally just look on the Beyblades on the thing. Oh, the starter pack actually came with a launcher. It was a tenner with the little white launcher. It's Beyblade X starter pack, top and launcher, and then I think the 25 quid ones must have been the slightly nicer ones with either 2 or. No, it actually had. It might have been the saw. Dual string launcher. May have been
the string launcher. That dual string launcher is that Beyblade X or Beyblade Burst?
Beyblade X.
The dual string launcher. I don't think
deluxe string launcher.
Oh, deluxe string launcher. Is it the Phoenix Wing?
Yeah.
Yes. So the string launcher is completely different. That's the launcher that kind of resets it, reels itself back in, so you don't have to reset it.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was a dual pack I saw. There was something I looked at and I was like, oh, it was 25 quid. It may have actually been been one of the cheaper stadiums and they just had the pricing laid out wrong, which is also a possibility. I'd have to go back to the shop and have a look. Or maybe in a dual pack and I didn't notice.
But yeah, so that's basically, and like, they're not that expensive.
Yeah.
Like, for a game that could get very competitive, I mean, people have watched our tournaments and, you know, people that watch it do enjoy it. It is a fun little thing, and we had a great time at the expo, and I'm just hoping to get into the next one. Trying to get in contact with a few people, especially after summer, to have a place to host them and run them. So.
Yeah, that's cool. Did you? Speaking of random things that just popped into my head, did you ever manage to get that satellite dish to work as a Beyblade ring?
To a point, I did.
You can put like ramps in it and make it stupid.
The thing is, like, I had no place to store it inside, so it got sprayed by the tomcats in the neighborhood.
Oh,
so I'd have to do some deep cleaning on it before I'm able to utilize it again.
Yeah.
But of course, I get into Beyblade, I get all the stuff into Beyblade, and I get everything ready for Beyblade. My son grows out of Beyblade.
Oh gosh.
You're fucking paying Beyblade and you like it, damn it! It might be. Unfortunately, it might be because you got into it. Dad's into it. I don't like it anymore.
Great. If it wasn't for me, there wouldn't be anybody else to play with in the area.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, now there's loads.
Now there's loads of people playing with it. I don't want it anymore. You just wanted to be the best of one, didn't you?
Kids.
Kids are entertaining.
Yes. Dear. So apart from Beyblade, what else? Yeah, I was gonna say, what else have you been up to?
Other than that, I'm just waiting for Star Wars Outlaws, which comes out next month.
Which one was Outlaws again? That's the is that the XCOM or the RPG one?
RPG 1.
Okay.
And that one I will be just doing the Ubisoft subscription for, because it gives you everything in the $130 pack. So I'm just like, I'll probably beat this in the span of 2 months. $40 sounds good for the game.
That's their plan, to be honest. That's how they're gonna get you. They're gonna hope that you forget. You sub for a year. Whoops.
If you sub for a year and play all the other games, they've still lost out. But yeah, that's.
Well, that's the plan these days. They overprice the product, so they've got the cheaper variants.
Yeah, that's true.
And then if your Game Pass, up the price and then drop all the core features.
Yeah, speaking of upping price, Xbox. Well, it's not doubling, but
no,
Game Pass is doubling.
It's not doubling in price, but it's getting there. I think that's the wrong button.
Yeah, essentially what they're doing is dropping the what's known as Game Pass console and calling it Game Pass Standard. Game Pass Standard will no longer have day one release. To get your day one releases, you now need to get Ultimate, which is now going up $5.
I thought and same for they're doing similar for PC. Like they're still having one for Xbox, one for PC, one Ultimate, but that's what they've got at the moment actually. PC
is still keeping the day one, but that's going to go up by well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the plans that they've got. They only list PC Game Pass and Game Pass Ultimate.
Because currently, if you're currently subscribed, your prices are staying the same, but new customers will see the new prices happen now.
Yeah, I think they'll be raising our prices eventually.
In September.
September? Okay.
Yeah, September.
Come September, I will rethink my subscription.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's the conceit that the fact that basically the day one releases on standard didn't attract as many customers as they wanted to, because remember, infinite growth has to happen, otherwise you know.
Yeah, infinite growth is the infinite money tree. Yay! Yeah. I mean, it still says for PC Game Pass, new Xbox exclusives the day they release. So I think it's just the lower one that they're getting rid of.
It's console only. It's console only that's dropping the day one.
Because the Ultimate does. So Ultimate's the only one that includes console multiplayer.
And it just happens to happen just before COD releases, which is exactly what they said in the courts they wouldn't do. So it's going to be interesting if that happens, because I think they're opening themselves up to a lawsuit.
Well, they'll just, to be honest, if a lawsuit hits, they'll just bury it. Any lawsuit
Yeah.
that happens will not come to fruition for 2 or 3 years, and they can just go, we'll make the money back before then.
Well, the thing is that they open themselves up to splitting ABK from themselves.
Yeah.
Which is it's a minor possibility, but if that happens, that'd be very, very
Okay, here we go.
interesting.
Sorry, I've just found the ones. So so core is $6.99, online console multiplayer, 25 high quality games, member deals and discounts. Which console is $6.99 a month, as on the website right now. PC is $9.99 a month.
Mm-hmm.
With a offer for first.
Is this in pounds or dollars? Just
pounds. It's in pounds.
Pounds.
So anything times
so
it by
that's gone up.
1.2.
Yeah, that's gone up by £2.
Yeah.
Because it used to be so nice.
Yeah, it's $7.99. So and that's got that's still got the new games day one on the PC.
Because the PC market on Game Pass is tiny, and they want it to grow.
They want it to grow, so they'll keep that. And then Ultimate is all the things, and it's $14.99.
Or $20 for the US side.
I mean, if you have PC Game Pass and an Xbox and you play on both, it's still not a bad offer if you play enough of the games. Honestly, I'm currently debating cancelling mine because I actually haven't played on it for a while. I've transferred a few games over now.
I've canceled mine until I'm like, okay, there's something I want to play.
Yeah,
because it's instant activation. It's not like I've gotta take time, to get it. It's instant activation once I get it, and then just play.
Yeah. There's like the games on there that I'd actually probably look at. I mean, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank, I own now properly. Tunic I reinstalled to play. The only one that I'd lose out on is Forza Horizon 5 because that's the only one I've got. That's the one. When
was the last time you touched that?
Yes.
And on the discontinued Forza soon as well. Forza, the new one.
That might not be Forza Horizon. That might be Forza. The competitive racing one. We weren't able to load all options. Close the app, then try again. I haven't played it in long enough that but,
the app doesn't want to load it.
Yeah, pretty much. The app's kind of stupid, but yeah, that's kind of annoying. And Hi-Fi Rush, which is annoying that it's gone. The publishing house. There's still news coming out from those as well. If you really want me to close the app, fine. Okay, quit.
I can't. There's that much news coming out. I don't know what's the last time I left it. Because they were saying it was a mistake. Then they were saying, there was because they didn't have the head. It's because of this. Like, but it's refers to basically tuning up their own company because Starfield didn't work.
Yeah, and
that's what it really is.
I also saw something from another game developer going, Tango Gameworks, well known for, was it Silent Hill? No, it was a couple of horror games within.
Evil Within,
a couple of horror games, and then someone was like, they should have stuck to what they know of horror games. No, they stuck to what they knew of 3D games with an interesting story.
Yeah,
go fuck yourself.
2 horror games and a musical game. That isn't sticking to what. That's still sticking to what
that's sticking to what they know rather than being a dick. I mean, I'd have to find the post that I read, but
And to be fair, the way things sounded, it didn't matter if thing got released. They could have closed the studio regardless.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just. Oh Christ! I've just looked through. I've just opened my thing and just realised how many different websites I've just opened in the last short while. Oh dear God!
Should we mention a bit of news that's relevant to all three of us? What's happening in September?
September?
Yes. As in the 1.0 release of Satisfactory.
Oh. Yes, fair point. Fair point.
Well, that could be interesting.
Yes, it happens in the same week as the expansion pass for Factorial happens, and the same week as many other things around my fucking birthday. Of course.
Of course, why not?
There we go. Silent Hill. This is why Silent Hill came to it. Silent Hill creator shares his thoughts about closure of Hi-Fi Rush Studio. Kiichiro Toyama believes that Tango Gameworks' Hi-Fi Rush may have been too far removed from the studio's earlier games.
Considering Evil Within was not their first games, that's quite surprising. And let's just think, how successful is Silent Hill again?
Mm-hmm.
Just to remind people, there's more games that were shit than there were good. I'm sorry, but there's 3 good games and there are 5 shit games. And the only good game that was going to happen to them didn't release.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, I just realised that GameSpot. Yeah, I think I know why this news came out. Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, when browsing news on your phone, you just you don't see who published it until you've clicked in. It's like, oh, I'm reading this now anyway. Screw it, I'm on the train.
Mm-hmm.
I've waited to load this post. I'm now going to bloody read it. Oh god, it's stupid. Crap. Yeah, so...
Why do you do that to yourself?
Because it's boring on the train. And I've only got 10 minutes. But there's low signal part way down. Yeah. Anyway. Oh! Anything new on the horizon then, apart from Satisfactory? That Satisfactory is definitely on my list of things.
Well, the Star Wars one is on mine, so there's that.
Satis you've already got, so we can... Well, I was going to say we could join up for that, but actually, I kind of want to... I'm definitely playing through the game at least once on my own, once it goes 1.0, because...
Yeah.
I don't want, like... You know what happens in Satisfactory. The story, you just run off... Some people run off in different directions, and you miss story.
Yeah. Hence the reason why we're all going to play it solo.
Yeah. We might play it solo in the same voice chat. Now, that could be interesting.
Yeah. They have announced Tier 9. The Tier 9 will get released on launch.
That's probably story finale of the game.
Yeah.
Probably unlocks the final met of it. I mean, I'm intrigued what the changes are that are coming, because obviously they haven't released anything on that. They've only got the base bits. And they're saying that there's some major there's some actual rework coming for like the skill tree and stuff like that. So they've rearranged a few bits. They've not modified it now because it's so close to release. They're basically like, if they're not in polish mode, they've fucked up. Also, the toilets flush.
Yeah. Oh, brand new plumbing system.
Yes.
So water's going to change. Yeah.
Yeah. They actually, I don't know if you saw the announcement trailer. Did you, Sarin?
No, I did not.
The announcement trailer announced that they will have a flushing toilet in the man. Also, it's being released. It was literally just a little splash at the end. Also released September. Just like, you dicks, well done.
Yeah, well, for me, there's been, like I said, there's a couple of things around September. Like, for instance, Frostpunk 2 is officially released now in September 20th.
Nice.
In the same week as God of War Ragnarok for PC. And also the new Zelda game is happening that week as well. So it's like, and
wait,
also Switch Me too.
The new Zelda? Yeah. Wait, you mean the actual Zelda game is coming out then? I didn't realise it was so soon.
I can still it's 26th of September.
I thought it was next year. Oh Christ! Nope. Okay.
Most of the things that got literally 2 things that got announced are next year for the Switch. Everything else that got announced is this year.
I need to catch up with my Zelda. Oh no!
Yes.
Oh, I've lost Sliver.
Well,
the amount of hours it took, like it wasn't Ocarina of Time was like 50 hours. Jesus.
Well, you're the one that ran off. It's clear directions where to pick up the next item, but you just went off the opposite direction for 4 hours straight.
Yeah.
So
before I lose you to the Zelda games, can we get that project going?
Yes.
Please. Yeah. I'm gonna start chat GPTing it.
Speaking of stuff that needs doing, should we mention our morbid curiosity? Maybe co-oping soon. As in Suicide Squad.
Oh. Oh.
What?
Maybe.
Yes.
Suicide Squad is currently free on Prime Gaming through Twitch.
It's 4-player co-op.
4-player co-op.
Give me a minute. I'll go get it.
Yeah. Make sure you click those buttons because there's been some big games come out recently. But yeah, that game was meant to be an absolutely massive hit, and now it's free on Prime Gaming. Oh no!
The next update happening next week. So we're gonna get.
Hey, I can get Baldur's Gate. Sweet.
Yes, again. It may work this time.
Baldur's Gate. Oh, on Epic.
Yeah.
On Prime. No, Prime.
On Prime.
Prime.
Oh,
Prime, yeah.
Oh yeah, it wasn't on the Epic list. It came through the Amazon launcher, right?
Sliver, let's play the Shark RPG.
Okay. Is that an you'll have to point that one out. Shark
Maneater. Eat, explore, and evolve in Maneater, an open world shark.
That
RPG.
one!
Yes, I own that on Steam already. It's brilliant.
Is it multiplayer?
No.
Damn.
One thing that is multiplayer that I'm interested in is Raven's Watch.
Raven's
Because
Watch.
Raven's
Watch. I think I discussed that the other day.
Yeah, you and Cage already
I-
have it, and you gotta wait for it.
We loved it enough that we went, we're not touching this. This is too good. Fuck that.
I bought it in the Steam sale, played for 10 minutes, I'm gonna play the hell out of this.
You fully
So,
agree.
like
Yeah.
you.
I think
Yeah.
did we get it? I can't remember if you've got it as well, Sarin.
Yeah, what?
Raven's Watch.
Don't think so.
Okay.
Let's see.
I think that was the time where you fell off the planet for me and didn't tell me about the new stuff coming through.
Possibly.
Yeah.
6th of April 2023. Yeah, that's when shit went sideways. So yeah.
The thing is, it's due to be 1.0 in the third quarter, as in basically now. So it could get released.
Yeah.
I'm not seeing Suicide Squad on here.
Have they? They shouldn't have pulled it already. It's one of the ones you have to get through Epic, but
it's one of the ones you have to get on Prime, but it is on the Epic. It will.
Yeah.
So
No,
I'm not seeing it on Prime here.
they probably bought it already.
Let me have a look and see if I can find it, because they had a load of the Epic
It
games.
better not be one of those that's just,
It may have been
wasn't
only
it-
there for a week. I don't know. Bear me a sec.
It was a Prime Day one, so it may have been only there for 24 hours or something stupid.
Oh, it may have been. Yeah.
Well, I don't have it.
Yeah, I think you may have missed it. They pulled it. The offer's only at the start of Prime Day. Ah, bugger. Right, okay. Welp. Never mind. Never mind. Never
See,
mind.
This is what happens when we don't, play together. The brain cell loses connectivity.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh well. We'll have to get you in on the bingo. Actually, the Monster Hunter bingo, because you played World, didn't you? You got World and Dice.
I did, and I didn't get far in World, I believe.
No, but you know how to play it.
What? I do?
I don't know. Do you?
I don't remember.
Okay, fair enough.
It's so long.
It's been 10,000. Yeah, no.
Basically.
Yeah, unfortunately, the days I play it are the
10,000
days you're
years.
busy as well, because it's
Just work schedule switched. I know.
work schedule and time zones. Just Oh well, never mind. Okay, well that's that.
You need to just move over here. That's it.
Right.
Just move over this way.
Yeah, right. Fuck this country.
They're all burning to hell. Let's go buy an island somewhere.
Yeah, let's get fiber internet installed and then we'll be fine.
At this point, I'll settle for Starlink.
As long as we can get Amazon delivery, we're fine.
Airdropped.
Literal airdrops.
And I wonder how much that would cost.
You don't want to know. Far more than you'd like.
No,
Dear.
we'll just set up a PO box, and I'll just get my own. I'll get my own like pilot or boat license. I know how to control both.
Fair. Oh yeah, you do because you have to as emergency. I'm guessing.
No, I don't.
No. What?
My dad was a sailor.
Okay.
So he literally taught me the ropes of
Literally
manning a ship. And I just love flying, so I learned how to fly in VR. And then when I went up into the air to have an actual flight lesson, the guy basically let me land the plane the same day.
Nice.
Which is the hardest thing to do.
You'll have to chat with Pilot Guy at some point because obviously he is actually a pilot as well.
I know he is, but I'd have my license if it wasn't so bloody expensive.
Yeah, but the
I could buy
pay
a
is
house
good.
for the cost of a. Pay is good once you get into it, but the thing is, you think I don't have time now? What kind of time do you think I would have as a pilot?
Yeah, but you'd be able to fly over and visit. I live near an airport.
I know you live near an airport. I've been looking at the prices of trying to get to that airport.
Bloody costly, isn't it? Oh dear.
Yeah.
Anyway, right. I have a feeling we've ran out of steam, unless anyone's got any more bright ideas. Us bright ideas? I doubt it. So, who'd like to go first?
I feel like I've done a lot of talking already. Kremlik, go first.
Kremlik's up. There you go, Krem.
Okay. I am the thing in the background. That is it. Worshipping. Sliver.
Oh, doing me first then. Okay, fine. I'm TBSliver. One of the main, well, one of the core streamers of the group. There we go. That's the words. Words, they work. Jesus.
One of the quantum link brain cells.
The brain cell is lacking caffeine and sleep at the moment. Both. Live Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday, 8 p.m. UK time. Then I'll be live tomorrow with some form of shenanigans, possibly involving
Leaving
Sarin.
me alone again.
I don't know. Are you live tomorrow?
My regular time, yeah.
Yeah, because I can't remember what time you finish. We'll chat after this. But yes, so come join us for that. TBSliver on all socials. Sarin.
I am SarinTal. I also have a side channel for the Edmonton Beyblade Club, which is the QR code down below. I generally stream Thursdays and Fridays, but every other Thursday is taken up by this Muppet over here. TBSliver, as Kremlik tries to keep us in order. And he tries. He should just be a sheepdog, not a sheep, you know?
No, a cat herder.
Something like that.
Stuff to work on. Yeah, I've got my brain's gone. I am SarinTal. That's it. You guys will know what I do if you watch me. So watch me.
There we go. And that's it for today's podcast. Any last remarks or anything? No, I think we're all out. Brain's done. It's just got. I'll just say, it's just got suddenly warm in here, and I don't know why.
It's 27 degrees tomorrow. Yeah.
The temperature in here also increased. What the hell? Great. I'm feeling your temperature spike.
Uh-oh. I think we're falling into the sun. Help! Run! And on that stupid note.
No. Has anyone watched the movie Don't Look Up? There's that.
Oh, the roof's still there.
There is an asteroid hurling towards us right now, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Bye!
yeah. Bye!